Going. Shake it close. There you go. Now, when we have to identify the spirits, because okay, you could take a break. She did well at the beginning. You did a great job. Good job. Give the mic to Deacon Gordon. Thank you for y'all. Please give her a hand clap. So hear this now. You have to be able to identify the spirit, because as soon as the spirit was identified, then Jesus reminded the disciples by saying to the man, "What is thy name?" Once this man said he was legion, everybody understand what legion means. It would mean thousands or many spirits. So the disciples, when Jesus just finished showing them how to control the elements of the air, control the sea and the wave, he just showed them that I am Shalom, I am peace, I'm the Prince of Shalom. So I'm not afraid of anything because I have peace on the inside of me. He was pointing out to his disciples, if you have peace on the inside of you, you can walk up to any spirit, identify them and cast them out. As soon after he cast them out, the Bible tells me the spirit asks another question. Wow. Do not cast us out, but put us into those swines up there. Hear this, saints. They did not say don't cast us out, meaning out of the man, because they were already out.
Out of the region.
They did not want to be cast out of the region.
That's right.
Because if they are cast out, they can find some other gullible person who's trying to find the same kind of spirit that that man had. They know for sure in that area there's some folk who gullible and who always want, who always desire. There's some folk who he could easily master. So they did not say, don't cast us out of him. They said, don't cast us out of the region. As long as they're in the region, they're straight.
Yes, sir. My God.
And they thought they were swinging. They said, put us in those swines. Jesus said, you all don't understand this. Even the swines don't want you. So he said, okay, he grant them their request. Now let's put a pause there. If Jesus could grant demons their requests,
How much more? How much more?
this could sound a little harsh, but how much more could he grant you a request? Demons.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because even if you were a demon, he could grant you a request.
Yes, yes.
And since you're not a demon, how much more will he stop to hear from you? There are a whole lot of demonic forces in the region that we have to identify and cast them out of the region. You're all present?
Yes, sir.
We have some folk who have a serious spirit on them who it seems regular. But we got to identify them. We got to see the drunken spirit. We got to see the lion spirit. We got to see the sexual spirit. We have to see every kind of spirit. Every foul spirit. You got to identify because they're talking to you. You have to identify because they're talking to you.
Yes.
You all present?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have to identify. We have to identify. ID it. Speak to it. Bring it under subjection. Line it up properly. What is, well, who are you? If you could see the spirit, identify it, cancel it. Whenever I cast out spirits, I don't really want to know their name. I don't go, and what is your name? That's Jesus' business. I don't do that part. I've been around spirits who speak a different language. There was one time we were casting out this demon or this student, not woman, a teenage girl in probably grade 10. And this brother was with me, and I was casting out the demon. And when we cast the demon out, she would relax. So he said to me, he said, Bishop, I don't mean to be disrespectful to you, but I do this thing too. But something you're not doing, could I do it please? I said, sir, it's a demon. You want it? You could have it. I ain't trying to get deep and say, I is the bishop and you is the member, the minister. No, you do it, brother. You go right ahead. So what he did was, after she's relaxed, she's calmed down, she was just moving and doing all of this stuff in the school. She's just doing all of this snake-like thing, all like, you know. And so when we canceled her and brought on this objection, she was just out like a lamp. 10 minutes later, she came back up. So when he said that to me, he said, now, can I do it now? I know what you're doing, I understand, but there's something you're not. He didn't say, let me explain to you what you're not doing. Well, we ain't get time for that.
No.
Once he said, let me do it, I say, okay, that's your demon, brother, I finish. He took the Bible and stabbed the girl in her chest, like under her breast. And he said, what is your name? When he hit that girl under her chest, he obviously knew what he was doing. She said, Isabella. Then she started speaking Spanish. I said, yeah, but it's your time. I don't speak Spanish. I could barely understand English and a dash of Creole. I don't speak Spanish. So once she was going on, he just kept stabbing her with the Bible, because he said, now you have to do this, bishop. He said, and he'd be giving me a lesson. He's a minister. I'm the bishop. I'm supposed to say, oh, you're not supposed to be canceling and rebuking the bishop and the no, Isabella right there. So he was stabbing her in her chest. I'm not talking about touching her. He was like, what's your name? And when she said, Isabella, he started going at it. And he said, now talk to me. And when she started talking, I said, okay, listen, just keep me prayed up, because I don't really have this conversation. And when she said, now, this Isabella came, and as soon as she came, he told us how she came there. Now, of course, it was because she was entrapped around different kinds of situation that was tied around the, you know, Spanish is the merengue kind of thing. They always do that calypso and all that stuff. What do they call it? Salsa, that kind of salsa thing. So that same salsa spirit was in that young lady, because that's where Isabella came from. Then afterwards, when she went last one and drop again, then he said, Bishop, could I say, brother, you in charge? He said, because it ain't finished yet. I said, you in charge. So he did it again, and another language came up, speaking Italian. And she was going on, and he kept going until the last one came up, and it was a man voice, and he said, he is the prince next to Satan. After we finished canceling and casting out, so he said, now I'm going to ask you to do this one thing for me now, Bishop. Now I'm watching. This is for future reference, of course. Because you can't be stupid to cast out demon, watch the fellow cast them out right, and then go back in the future, do the same foolishness. So now I learned. So the last thing happened was, after he already just got rid of the last demon, and the girl sat up like, why here? He said, now Bishop, this is the calm before the storm. Because her body was so inundated with all those demons, they are going to re-manifest themselves in what is called a clone. But it will not be the demons, it will be what her body is used to. So he said to me, you go on that side, I go on this side, and let's hold her, because she's calm now. So he said, now this is what you need to do. You need to embrace her now. Hold her good, I get her on this side. I ain't going to say, now, you see how calm this girl is? I said, you go on that side, I'm on this side. And all of a sudden, Spanish. Then Italian. Then this loud voice, and we were holding on. And the only thing he was telling me was, I'm telling her, was, no, that's not you. That's not you. She was going. He said, that's not you. Because he was calling the girl's name. That's not you. That's not you. Once she identified it was not her, the spirit's gone. And that girl was like ready to go. Like, no big deal. Nothing happened. She don't know what happened. She can't remember what happened. I said, okay. That was Demons 101. Now, when I have to deal with that again, I will take that approach. If it don't work, I'll just put some more intensity to it.
Right.
Shark dumb, but he ain't stupid. I ain't getting beat up by no demon because I get too much pride. Now I close now. You have to know that when it's time to sit back, step back, Step back.